Hello, hello. This is Robin with Craig Creations. How are you guys? When you pop on, if you would please do this, I would appreciate it. Sprinkle love. Spread it around. Yeah. Hey, Tom, how are you? So I am, you know, within 100 people of getting my 1,000 followers on my business page. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Shirley. Welcome, you guys. I know 3 days in a row I'm here, but I'm finishing up one project and then wanted to move to a different one. Um, so I saw or a couple of you guys on Katie's live just a little bit ago. I was gonna go live and then she sent a text saying she's going live in 5 minutes, and I went, well, I guess I'll wait. So anyways, um, I was finishing this project up and then moving to another one. So let me get these glued in here. Oh, shoot. And then I'll get going on the fireworks that I'm going to do today. Thank you, Kathy. Thanks for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Hi, Treva. So it's Thursday. I don't normally go live on Thursday, but I had I have a live planned for every day this week. Only because I want to get. Can I turn my phone in landscape? Yes. Oh, that's right. Here we go. Is that better? Is that better? I'm so used to my lives being the other way, that I forget on StreamYard I have to do it this way. All right, I got that one done. I have a couple of orders for these bee skeps. And I'm just tired of doing them. You're welcome. Much better. Y'all are like, in this mode, you're closer to me, so you can see all the flaws, which is perfectly fine. All right, I am just finishing these little things on here. Hey, Neva. You can't watch, gotta get ready for an appointment. Well, how are you feeling today? Just need to turn down to the table. Oh, yes. Well, I was just gonna talk to you guys while, oh, shoot. My camera's gonna be off. Hang on. Let's see if I can get y'all. That's so crooked. Why am I crooked? I'm trying here. No side effects? Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Brenda. All right, so let me finish this up and then I will move to what I popped on here to do. I was gonna come live an hour or so ago and then got the notification that Katie was going live, and I was like, well, I'll start on my beehives instead of going live. All right, so I got those done. I can put this away. You're trying to decide what you want for lunch? Oh, that reminds me, I gotta turn the notifications off for. All right. Can y'all still hear me? I don't know if it shut me down or what. I haven't had lunch yet either, so I gotta do that at some point. It's getting hot in here. I had to turn my air on, my fan on. Okay. This is gonna be a little project. Y'all remember the if you were on my live yesterday, I used the dowel for the handle of my brooch bouquet. So I went and cut some more pieces out in different sizes for this project. And so I don't get paint on my table. Oh, you had leftover lasagna? I've got some lasagna-like stuff in my fridge that I could use or could go eat. I don't know how many of those I'm gonna need. I'll wait on that. All right, so obviously I went with the white one on this because I was painting the handle of that thing yesterday white, so I went ahead and did this one. So I need to do the blue and the red. So this can be done in whatever size. Hey, Missy, whatever size you want. I'm making them this size because I want them to fit a tiered tray design. And sometimes the shelves on tiered trays, I mean, they can be close or they can be far away. I'm doing this one so that it can either sit on its own or in your decor or whatever. So I'm just gonna get these painted up. I think I'm gonna do the big one in blue. When do you guys start decorating for the 4th of July? Do you do it now or do you wait till after Father's Day? How do you guys when do you guys decorate for the 4th? Tell me, I want to know. I don't know if there is an appropriate time to decorate before or not. Do you guys decorate for Father's Day? Your house already is. I decorate for Memorial Day. Oh, that's right, Memorial Day through the 4th of July with patriotic. Yep. Okay. Well, that makes sense. You haven't, other than putting out the flag. Now that I am a wreath maker, I'm not sure. Oh, girl, you need to. Do you hang wreaths that you make on your front door, like as part of your decor on the outside? See, where I live, I don't put my wreaths on the outside of my door. They go on the inside. Yes, you have. Well, then you need to do that and decorate your front porch area where your wreaths are. You will now. I know it's not the ideal um, situation, but I live in the South, and too many animals like to make their home inside anything that hangs on my front door, so I quit putting it there. I'll put stuff like these wood projects and things, I'll put those on my front porch, but I am not a big fan of. Thank you, Jane, and welcome. I don't think I've seen your name pop up on my live before. I'm not a big fan of the bugs, and I'm yes, I live in the South, and there are a ton of frogs and lizards, but I can't I can't do the frogs and lizards, and they seem to really like building homes in my wreaths, along with birds. Birds are huge down here for building a nest and a wreath. You've been lucky so far, no animals in your wreath yet. Where do you live, Brenda? I might need to move. Oh, you're a new clubby. Welcome, Jane. What stage am I in? What are you talking about? State. I'm in Georgia. Tom Tom. My mind went to menopause, maybe. I'm in that stage. I am in Southwest Georgia. I am about 45 minutes from the Florida border, right on the coast. And I'm about an hour from Savannah, Georgia. South Carolina. You are lucky. This is a pretty blue. How far are you from Destin? Girl, I used to live near Destin. I am 6 hours from Destin. I grew up in the Fort Walton Beach, Niceville, Destin area. Well, dang. Are you by Darien? Yes. Yes, I am, Tom. You have friends that live there? Oh, that's awesome. Are they wreath makers? Are they crafters? Maybe I need to hook up with them. Darien is one city over from me. I'm in Brunswick. You swap houses for a while? Hi, Laurie. Oh, okay. All right, we're getting there. That's going to be the bottom anyway. I don't need to do that. Okay, that one can dry and we'll move on to the next one. Darien is halfway to Orlando, Florida for you. I am 3 hours from Orlando, I think. Hi, Linda. That's okay. I'm just getting started. If y'all saw my live yesterday, I used a dowel that I had cut down that was this color, only it was like 2 feet long. And I cut 8 inches off of it to create the handle for the brooch bouquet that I made yesterday on my live. Well, I went back out, and because I still had quite a bit of that dowel left, I wanted to make some tiered tray little stuff. So this is a dowel that I got from Home Depot. It's like being on a roller coaster. Oh, Tom, you're still sick? That's awful. Well, I hope every day you're feeling better and better. Would you like to live about 30 minutes south of Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania? I don't know. I've never been there. If it is it well, okay, let me rephrase. If it's cold, no. I don't I have a hard time in the cold. My family moved us when I was a kid. Well, when I turned so right before my 16th birthday, they moved us to um, Utah, and I hated it. My birthday is smack dab in the middle of the summer, and it snowed on my birthday the first year we were there. I hated it. I don't do well in the snow. So I don't know that I would do very well with that if it gets cold. Feel better, Tom. First time watching Ontario, Canada. Well, welcome, Linda. Thanks for being here. If you haven't already, please like and follow my page. My name is Robin, and I live in Georgia in the States. All right, so the little guy I'm going to do in red. Do you guys decorate a tiered tray or do any little crafts that like sit on a table or um, projects on your dining room table? Do you decorate with centerpieces? Anything like that? You're not a fan of snow either. Me either. It's pretty to look at, but I don't want to be in it. Yeah. 78 today with a breeze. It's warm here today. Missy does. Yes, I know Missy decorates a tiered tray. So this little craft can sit on its own. You could add it to a centerpiece. Don't do well in the heat. You could add it as I like to decorate the countertops in my kitchen, as well as having like a matching centerpiece on my dining room table, just so the whole area go 30. Oh my gosh. Awesome, Kathy. I love a hutch. I've been looking for a hutch to put in my house. I've been checking Marketplace all the time, and the couple of times I've seen hutches for sale, they're gone before I get my hands on them. I'll message the person to say, hey, is this still available? And it's gone. They go fast. So I kind of do the same thing. I don't have a hutch, but I decorate like the countertops and tabletop in my kitchen and dining room. And then I have an old antique dresser that was my great grandmother's that sits behind the couch in the living room against the wall. And I decorate the top of that. I have a fireplace with a mantle, but my husband has his stuff all over it. So it's kind of not a place where I can put my stuff. You have three hutches? Oh my goodness. It's 82 in South Carolina. Hmm. Yeah, I think Kathy Cox, you are closest to me with the weather. And I think we've talked about that before. You live really close, within a few hours. All right. I think that's good. Yep. We could meet in Savannah somewhere and do some shopping. All right, so these can dry. Okay, so I want to do, I know I want to, I think I want to put the stars on the blue because there's a stars on the blue on the flag. For the red and the white, I want to do something else. What do I want to do? Something easy. We should do it. Who's working on fall already? I am. Linda, it is never too early to start working on fall. Fall, okay, so my favorite holidays, number one is Halloween. Number two is Thanksgiving. Number three is Christmas. So I love all things fall. Everything, everything, everything. All right. I think on the blue, I'm going to put the stars. I'll do silver stars on the blue one. So the white one and the red one, what should I do, guys? You're not ready to work on fall yet. We just had our first 80-degree day yesterday for the first time this year. You're basking in that. And give me a minute. Can't shop, still in lockdown with stay-at-home order. What? Really, Linda? Oh no. Thinking about fall, have just received ribbon for fall plus Halloween. Love Christmas. You go nuts. Yeah. These are plastic, little plastic stars that I got. I think these are from Dollar Tree or Dollar General, and they're, or maybe Hobby Lobby. I don't know. The label's gone. I've had them for a while, but they're plastic. So I am just gonna, I think, take some of the silver ones and glue them to the blue. But the white one, I could do, let me look here. I could do a stripe. I could do polka dots. What do you guys think? And I'm also going to kind of antique them a little bit after they dry. They're all, the blue one's almost dry. Firecrackers. Yep. They're going to be a group of firecrackers. So I'm thinking stripes and polka dots. So let's do that. Tape sitting here. Don't know what I did with that. Oh, I stuck it right. I'm probably looking right at it and not see it. Oh well. Just used it the other day. All right. Well, plan B. I just had it. I know I had it. Hmm. Apparently it grew legs and walked away. So plan B it is. This is not going to stick to painted surface, so I don't know how well this is going to work. I had painter's tape right here. I don't know what I did with it. But we will, as Katie says, adapt and excel. I am just wrapping the tape around this to create a stripe because my freehanding abilities, my hands get shaky. So I don't trust myself to make a straight line. This will work. So if you don't have painter's tape, regular tape will work. You just have to be easy and just know you're gonna get bleeding. It is gonna sneak under. But it's okay. All right, so I don't know if y'all can see. There we go. I've got taped it off so I can do stripes. All I did was add a little bit of water to the red paint I already had in here, and just gonna mix that up, try and give it a little bit of love and not so thick. All right, so I'm just gonna, it's a lot. These are gonna have like an Americana look to them, so I'm not, it's okay if they bleed. I'm going to be putting some wax on them to kind of make them look old, rustic. How many of you guys take things that like you run out of um, milk and you save the milk carton? Or there was one time the wooden spoon in the kitchen broke and my husband went to throw it away and I'm like, no, I can use that. I can craft with that. Don't throw it away. Raise your hand if you're like me. I have a bin in the garage and or a bin in the house and a box in the garage where I throw stuff in to make craft projects with. So anytime I go shopping, if I buy something on clearance, it goes in the bin for future use. I know it's awful, isn't it? And not, it, I don't know that my husband has even seen the one in the garage, but he knows about the bin in the house. It's crazy. You don't have room to save anything? Well, that just means you've got to do something with it as soon as it comes available. So I've got a craft that I'll be doing next week on my page that I'll be using a plastic container that my nutrition powder comes in. Butter bowls, frosting can. Yes, Missy's my girl. Keep making wreaths, and I already am short on space. Linda, I did too. I have or had that problem. Mine are now hanging in the garage, and they're hanging from the ceiling and from the walls. I mean, everything is covered from the floor up. All right, so now I'm trying to find my tape ends for these middle pieces. I have wreaths on all of the doors on the inside of my house. They hang on the wall. They are in the garage. You know, if it's current season, they're in the house, hanging up. I'm thinking of renting climate controlled storage. Yep, I have a storage unit too. I have the same problem. I have no more room to hang another dang wreath. Yep. You don't have a garage, and I'm in a small apartment. Well, maybe it's time for you to do the storage unit thing too, because supplies alone take up a lot of room. I'll end on this one. Yes. So this isn't perfect, and that's okay. It's just fine because it's going to be glued up against the other one, so it's not that big a deal. All right, on the red one, let's do some white polka dots. I never thought about getting a storage unit. Genius. I've had a storage unit for 5 years now, and it is organized by season. All of my bins are labeled, or they're see-through so you can see what season they are. Yeah, I would go crazy if I couldn't see what I had available. All right, I just had this. Hi, Joan. I'm more thinking about how to get some sort of building. Yep. We bought a building when we bought our house a year and a half ago. I bought a building and my husband took it over, and that's what the lawnmower is in and all of the yard products or yard stuff. So I said, well, if you get the building, I'm taking the garage. That's what I need to do. Just go shopping there when I need stuff. There you go. You need to kick him out, but I just went and got a storage unit. It's bigger than the building was anyway. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. I'm making little firecrackers for my little tiered tray. I have like no 4th of July decorations anymore. I think when we moved, I lost a lot of things because my son moved into his apartment, first apartment he's owned, and he needed decorations. So I gave him the old stuff and told him I would make new stuff for me. So that's what I'm doing. Plus, I had nothing for a tiered tray anyway. You have to go? Well, bye, Tom. I hope you have a great day and you feel better. Missy, it depends on your area. And then it's going to depend on if you want one with AC or one without. Mine does not have AC. Mine is a big one. It's a 10 by 30 and I pay $147 a month. So, but I've been trying to downsize to like a 10 by 20 or a 10 by 10, but the storage unit place doesn't have any available, so I haven't been able to move yet. All right, so that one's still drying. This one I think is dry. This one's dry. So I'm just waiting on the dots on that one to dry. So I'm just going to take this and scuff it up a little bit. And I'm barely touching this with the sandpaper. So it's not taking it down to the wood, it's just scuffing up the paint that's on the top. That's it on that one. Thank you, Luann. You're looking for AC 10 by 15 here, and it looks to be 150, 180 a month. Yeah, they're expensive when you start adding the AC to it, climate controlled. I keep saying that I'm going to straighten this out, and I started today, and I'm so overwhelmed I don't know what to do and where to start and what to do with it all. But I got to do something because I can't find stuff I know I have. Ah, Laurie, I know. That's why I think at the beginning of the year when I was cleaning up Christmas stuff and bringing in all the spring and summer, I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. I know I've bought stuff and I can't find it. So I went to Walmart and bought some big giant bins, like the 4 foot long by, foot and a half, 2 foot deep. And I just started sorting stuff into seasons, or my ribbon got all sorted into color by color. My mesh got sorted into by color. I mean, it was ridiculous. Hi, Kathy Smith. And then I start, and then I get a couple orders. So then I stop and say, oh, I got to make my project. So straighten it up and organizing things gets left behind. Gets left behind again, and I buy new stuff. I know it is a vicious cycle. It does get frustrating. Kind of makes you stagnant and don't want to create. No, Kathy, don't do that. Okay, so you'll see what I'm doing now. This has got nothing to do with an order. because I woke up to 7, 8, 9, 11 orders this morning. I started these, my little beehives. I started these. I got them to where 30 more minutes and I'll have those done. And in my head, I'm thinking, I got to get this done and I have the other one done. But I also know if I don't do something like this, where I stop and do this, it does nothing but give me a headache. Why do I have mad faces? I just looked up and there's mad faces. Am I talking too much? You try to keep your craft room straight. It's really hard. If it's messy, I can't think. I'm the same way, but I also know where everything is until I straighten it. But it does drive me crazy that I can't find things and then I start buying double and triple of things I know I already have because I can't find it. That part to me is frustrating. All right, I am just waiting on these little dots to, I'm gonna put that down before I put my finger in it, to dry. I'll go ahead and get these stained. And for this, I'm using Bear Wax. And this one is the Dark Antique Finish. Uh-oh. I did that with Christmas too, though, but I wanted to put in a certain order downstairs so I could get to certain things. And my son came to help me because I can't carry this stuff downstairs. I don't blame you. I'd get help too. And he kind of just stacked it all and put it all in there. And now I can't find anything. Oh no. You got to find something that works for you. And buy smaller bins so that you can carry it yourself. Don't try to put everything in a big giant bin. If you can't lift it, that's kind of my thing. I only put it in a bin I knew I could carry. So you get a big 4-foot bin that's 2 foot deep full of ribbon. It's heavy. You wouldn't think ribbon would be that heavy, but it's heavy. All right, so I barely get anything on the bottom of my brush, and I'm just gonna brush it on. You probably can't see it through the blue. But you will be able to see it on the white. You have 13 totes of ribbon in the building, and that's just for August through January. I change everything out twice a year. Yep. I made a ribbon wall out in the garage, but ribbon that is by holiday goes into a bin. with that holidays picks, um, and everything that I would, wreath attachments, all of that goes in the bin. So can y'all see um, the wax on that side versus no wax on this side? It just kind of makes it look weathered, like it's already been outside for a while. You could do this with a light brown acrylic paint. You don't have to have the wax. Just water it down really good and dry brush it on. All right, so is that going to be the top or the bottom? All right, I just need this to dry. I might have to put the heat gun on this one, guys. I'll do it under the table so y'all can't hear it as much. Your problem is you have an 8x5 and you're tired during the week, so it makes it tough to craft just on the weekends. I know, Kathy. I know. I was lucky enough that the last several years, like from 2012 on, I could craft at my job because I was the boss. So I had my own brick and mortar not company, business. So if oh, I had a break, I could craft or craft in between customers or whatever. But before that, I worked for the government as a civil service agent. Let's see, there's another mad face. I have 4 of them now. What the heck? I don't get it. Civil service. I worked sometimes 10-hour days. All I got were Sundays off. So I totally understand. But the only thing I like about getting older is I do what I want now. I do what I want when I want to do it. Almost. These little dots were a little thicker. The paint was on there a little thick. All right, so trying to avoid those little dots. I'm just gonna go in. It's still not dry. I'm going to leave that sit for just a few more minutes. Those dots were heavy with the white paint. All right, so moving on. I am going to drill some holes in these. That one, we're going to do this one. I'm just going to drill in the top of it. Your phone needed to be charged. It's okay, Kathy. Michelle, yep, it's hard. I work my 8 to 5 and craft until really late. Yep, I did that too. And on weekends. I just started pushing this as a business this year. Not sure how long I can keep it up. Well, you can keep it up as long as you want to do it. I mean, I love it. Oh, I'm shaking. Okay. Just put a little hole in the top of it. I'm going to do the same with this one. I don't know where I can hold it. I'm not going to get white paint all over me. All right, maybe I can come in here and do some of this. I have to switch up what my live is going to be tomorrow, so I'm already gathering some new stuff for tomorrow because my ribbon did not come in like it was supposed to for my other brooch bouquet, so I'll be doing that next week. So the brooch bouquet with the flowers that I was originally doing tomorrow will be next Wednesday. Okay, those look aged now. What I want to do with these is glue those together. Laid it right down in the sawdust. Oh no, I was looking forward to that after yesterday. I know. I know. I need a ribbon that I had ordered and it's already taken a week to get here. I thought I would have had it by now, and I don't. So I took the two pieces and married them together with hot glue, but you can't really see the hot glue in there from that side because this is a side that might possibly be seen. I try and hide the hot glue that's putting it together, but you can see it on this side, maybe right there. Um, when I squished them together, so I try to hide where I put them together. And now I'm going to do the same thing with this one and try to get it in there, find the contact points, and put the glue in where it's not going to be seen. I was excited to do it tomorrow. For the challenge for the bling company, I had to do one that was nothing but brooches. So I couldn't add flowers to it. And that's what I'm used to doing. But I haven't done one in almost 7 years. So I was really excited to be able to do another one. And then my ribbon didn't come in. All right, so look, this is what we've got so far. It's a little stacked wood piece in 3 different layers or levels. Now I can come back in with these and get my blue piece done. I didn't want to put these on until I got them put together because you can't really glue the pieces on the inside if you have the stars glued on it. I don't know how many I'll need. Okay. I want to say I got these at Dollar Tree, I think. I'm pretty sure I got them at Dollar Tree. Thanks, Missy. So just that one 2-foot long dowel that I got. So far I've gotten 3 projects out of it and I still have part of the dowel left. I've probably still got just under a foot of that dowel left. Thank you, Michelle. Hi, Georgie. Welcome. We are just talking and crafting. Where are you from, Georgie? I am in Georgia. So I signed up for a craft show last year that was supposed to happen August 1st of last year that obviously because of COVID, it got shut down or canceled. Postponed was their word because they weren't going to refund anybody um, their money. They said, we'll just give you a credit towards the show when we're able to do it again. I was like, all right. Well, I just got an email yesterday that they have rescheduled the new show for November 13th. I'm like, all right, that's even better than August. And it's in Atlanta. So I will be in Atlanta. Cute. So this is what we have so far. I'll be in Atlanta in the middle of November. All right. Now I save the little clippings off of my pipe cleaners when I make a pancake wreath and I clip them off. I save those because they're good 3 to 4 inches long. And those are great for these, but I didn't have any in the color that I wanted. So I'm having to use a red pipe cleaner. And these are the what do you want to call them? The sparkly kind, not the smooth kind. So I have silver and I have red. I don't have blue, but I have this iridescent looking one. So I thought I would put a couple of these in here. Metallic. That's the word. I think I like these better. I had to go into my Christmas bin and dig these out because they have stars on them. They're like these will work. But I had it in silver and in red, so I'm going to use this on some of them. But I thought that I could double up on a couple of these and do, that already has stars, so I think I might double it up on this one. So I twisted it around. You can use a pencil or whatever you want to twist it around. This gives it this fun little swirly shape on the end. I think I'm going to cut it there. Do the same thing on this side so that it's doubled up. And then I'm squishing it together to make it have one stem on the bottom. It's got to be tighter. Maybe my hole needs to be bigger. There we go. Put some hot glue in there. Look at how cute. Okay. I'll do it with this one too. Thank you, Treva. This one is wide enough. I don't need to double it. These are just fun to make. Something small, something cute. I don't like that one right now. It's got to go. All right. And then I'll do the same thing with the silver right there. So yeah, I did have to go dig in my Christmas bin to find this. Isn't that cute? Thank you, Missy. That is it. How adorable is that? So listen, y'all could totally, I'm gonna bring you back up here. Y'all could totally do this with like in a bigger capacity. You wouldn't have to use dowels. Grab red, white, and blue pool noodles and cut those up in different sizes and do the same thing. Thank you, Joan. So no matter what angle this is sitting on a tiered tray, it's cute from all sides, not just from one side. It doesn't have a front side. The only way it would have a front side is this little guy wouldn't be seen if it were sitting like this, but that's totally cute. Thank you, Kathy. Yes, you do, Missy. Now that you've got your paints and you're set up and ready to go, you need to make one of these. These are so stinking cute. So as I was saying, my husband went to throw something out in the kitchen the other day, and it was a wooden spoon that had broke. You know, he's really heavy-handed, and he was stirring something up, and he snapped the handle off, and he went to chuck that sucker in the like garbage. And I said, "No, no, I can use that." Oh, I'm totally gone. So yeah, but and I'll probably no, tomorrow I'm doing coasters. So, Missy, or if y'all want to come back and see me tomorrow and do a craft with me, grab one of your favorite napkins that you like the pattern on, and then head over to Dollar Tree and buy a couple of these, what are these coasters? Tile coasters. And we're going to do some decoupaging on tile. I want to show y'all how to do that because I sold quite a bit of these at Christmas time because I made Christmas coasters, like sets of 2 and sets of 4. And they're really easy. So grab some tiles, but I will tell you when you're looking through them at Dollar Tree, make sure you look to see if any of them are cracked or broken. Okay. And we'll do some decoupaging on tile tomorrow instead of my flower and brooch bouquet, which I'm sad. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging here with me. I can't believe it took almost an hour and a half to make this. If I wasn't talking so much, it would have been easier, quicker, but it is what it is. Look how cute the bottom is. They look like little things of paint. Anyway, all right, you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to finish up my orders, and this helped clear my fog so that I can finish my orders and get them shipped out tomorrow. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. for decoupaging on a tile coaster. All right, we're going to take that tile coaster and turn it into something prettier. Okay, love you all. Thanks for hanging with me. Do something cute and creative. Bye.